Welcome back. Welcome back, guys. As always, you're gonna be looking at the charts. So today we're gonna be looking at gold, US30, and Nasdaq. We're gonna be looking at gold, US30, and Nasdaq. So what we're gonna do today, because it's Monday, we're gonna have an outlook of how the markets are gonna be. So we're gonna analyze to see what to expect from the markets this week. So starting with gold, I already have the analysis here. So these are the analysis that I had from last week. I don't think I really need to um, adjust anything here, but I can see that I need to delete that. So let me just quickly go to a daily to see how my levels are. Alright, so we're still good on the levels. We're still good. Go down to 4 hours. Alright, so everything looks to be good. Everything looks to be perfect. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just adjust that to cater for that touch. And right, so for now I don't think I need this one, but we'll see as time goes. So we're looking at gold now. Let me quickly go to 1 hour so that I can explain what I'm seeing. Looking at gold has been on an uptrend. As you guys know, gold has been buying like crazy on a series of higher highs and higher lows. However, we have disrespected that channel. We have broken structure, and this is what to expect from this week. What I see now is that gold was going on an uptrend and we hit a new high, which we couldn't break above, we couldn't go over, which is that high there. After hitting that new high, gold went down, broke this trend line, which is an uptrend, which has been moving on for a long time, which is since it's been on this trend since last month, which is June. So today, as you guys can see, what I'm seeing here is that gold hit a new high, broke structure, broke below this level, and currently trading on a support level, which was initially a resistance and now it is acting as a support. And if you can look at that, this is where gold touched this support. We had this touch, had this touch, we had this touch, we had this touch, and we had this touch, which is a rejection. So currently gold is still trading at that support area, support zone. I see that it might have broken below and kind of went back again, which could have been and might have been a liquidity grab. So the only thing that we're going to do now is for us to have a clear bias on whether the market is going to go up or down. This is what I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to be looking for gold to break below that low, and then I'll be looking for a further continuation into the downside. And taking into account that gold has been moving on a new trend now, as I can see there, as you guys can see also, I can see that gold has been respecting this trend line, right? Should gold break above this trend line, come back, retest this area, then we're going to be looking for a further continuation to the upside. So this is what I see for gold this week. Looks strong also to still buy, but we'll see how gold is going to move. Let me just go ahead and delete that. Let me see if I can clone this one to check on the support. Alright, so yeah, this is what I see. Should gold break above that, we're going to be looking for buys. Should it break below, we're looking for sells. And also the reason why I'm saying this might be a liquidity grab, I don't really encourage trading gold on a Monday, normally because it consolidates too much on Mondays and Tuesdays. Gold really starts moving on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. That's where you get proper liquidity from gold. But as of now, the only thing we can do is just to wait and see how gold is going to move from this zone that it's currently trading at. So let me just go ahead and go to 30 minutes, scale down to lower time frames, and let me just see that trend line again on the 30 minutes because I was really looking at it on a 1 hour. Okay, so this is what we have, and the lower part. I don't know if I should take this one. All right, let me just go ahead and just put it right there. I think for now, or from now on, I have to delete this, as I know that we've already broken out of that structure. And should gold, like I said, should it break above, let me just go to 15 minutes just to check what I have. Yeah, so should we have a break above, come back, retest here, we're going to be looking for a further push to the upside. And should we have a break below, then we're going to be looking for a further push to the downside. um so for gold, this is what we have. All right, so I think you can go ahead and move to US30 or NAS. Okay, let me just start with NAS because, all right, so for NAS, what I see for this week is, let me just quickly go to 4 hours and check if I still have to adjust my levels or not. I can see that I don't have to adjust my levels, and wow, this is such a great setup that we still have here. So this is how NAS was moving initially. So NAS initially was moving respecting this trend to this channel, which it then broke out of, broke below multiple support levels, and as you can see, it currently rejected this zone, so validating it as a strong support zone. So just quickly go back to um 1 hour. So for NAS, I can see that we are clearly looking for buys this week. From now, mainly because I can see that NAS has rejected this support zone, which is very strong support zone. It's a very strong support zone, and it's also broken above the previous level, which it has respected. For now, what we're looking for is for NAS to continue going to the upside, as it was going on a downtrend, rejected this. Okay, let me just go ahead and delete that. I see that I can just mark that one right there and not have this too much noise. Okay, as you guys can see that NAS was moving on a series of lower lows and lower highs. So it currently broke out of structure, rejected this support area, broke out of structure, came back to retest it, kind of tested this level again, which it broke. It on an initial attempt, it failed to break above, came back to retest this level down here, but finally broke above that resistance area. So what we're looking for now is for NAS to continue going to the upside. So a good entry would be right there when the market retests that zone, and we'll be looking for a further continuation to the upside. So that's what I see for NAS. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way and creates new highs. But for now, let's just follow and see what's going to happen. So for now, just wait for a retest back to the zone and a continuation up to the upside. Should it come here, reject, you're going to look for a sell to up until this area. But should we be break above that, we're going to be looking for further up trend. We're going to be looking for buys. So this is what I see for NAS for this week. Still on a strong uptrend, if you ask me. Let me just go ahead and check on 15 minutes, see if I can be able to kind of adjust that. and cater for those touches. There you go. There you go. Should we come back retest that? That's when you're gonna get your entry. So I can see that it's looking to give us an entry opportunity very soon. I don't know when, but very soon. As you can see now, we formed a new trend. NAS has currently formed a new trend, and this is the trend that we're moving on. So this is what I see for NAS. For NAS at the moment, I see strong buys. I see strong buys, and just go ahead and move to US30. So we're gonna go ahead and start on 4 hours and see if we still have to readjust our levels in US30. All right, so I can see that we have to readjust our levels, and this is the current level that we have to look at, which is this zone right there, because I can see that it has rejected that level. I'll just go ahead and delete that. I'll just put array just to make sure I don't forget that this is currently the idea that I had today. However, I didn't take the trade. So I'll just go ahead and delete that. Go ahead and delete that. And what do I see for US30 now? Currently for US30, I see US30 still selling, and the only time I'll be looking for buys is if it breaks above this level, then I'll be looking for a further continuation to the upside. But for now, see it's kind of rejecting this level right here, and it might still be looking to sell, still, but not sure as of now. We'll wait and see how it continues to move and see if we're going to get opportunities for buys or sells. But for now, I see USDT is still looking strong, very bullish. It's on a strong bullish momentum. As you guys can see, we have that kind of trend that has been respected by USDT, and just go ahead and just have that there. So like I said, for now I can see that USDT is still kind of in a consolidation, still consolidating. Let me just go ahead and delete that. I see it's been broken, so we have no use of keeping that still. So just work with this what we have now, and I'll go on and just readjust that, and I see that USDT is currently good for a sell at the current moment. If you want to sell it, however, this is not a high probability setup, but you'll be looking for a quick scalp to this area right here. So for USDT, what I see is that should we be able to break above that level, we're going to be looking for a further continuation to the upside, and for us to be able to sell, really I would have to wait and see what's going to happen if it really comes to test this zone here, because I can see that it's a very strong zone which has been respected multiple times. Should we go ahead and break below that zone, then we're going to be looking for further sales, so you'll be looking for a further movement to the downside. So that's it for the weekly outlook of this week for gold, USDT, and NAS100. So that's what I see, and that's how the setup looks like currently. So let me just go ahead and go to 1 hour and see. Alright, so that's cool. I don't even think I need this one. Let's just see if I can be able to cater for all these touches there. Alright, so currently see that USDT is still playing, still consolidating. However, we might be looking for a continuation since it impulsively went down and it's correcting. So wouldn't be surprised if it sold until the zone. However, we don't control the market. We just have to wait and see so that we can follow its movement. So those were the analysis, and these are the analysis for this week for gold, USDT, and NAS.